Hello everyone in the cyber world. Welcome back to another video. I'm Richard.
And I'm Jennifer, and this is our channel we call Poor Man's DIY. This week's DIY project is something we found on the internet, and we're going to try it out.
Okay, so this isn't exactly a typical woodworking type project or even a laser engraving or cutting type project that we've been doing a lot of lately. It's something totally different, but it did mention it as a DIY, so we were quite interested in it, and it was something that we really needed. What it is a product called Pesty. It is a bug control product that you spray yourself, and we did some research on it, and so far it's been pretty impressive. We are not sponsored by this company whatsoever, but I did reach out to them and ask for permission to go ahead and make this video, and they seem pretty excited about it, so hopefully we'll be able to do this. All I can do for now is show you the application of this. Obviously we don't know how it works until we see a couple months down the line to see if there's a difference. For those of us that live in Hawaii, we have problems with cockroaches no matter how clean you get it. Big ones. And some of them fly and they fly at you for some reason. We also get some problems with ants like everybody else, and we do have some pet geckos. They're not really pets, but we have geckos that are running around the house every once in a while. We leave them alone because the geckos do eat the bugs, and the geckos are getting bigger, so they are getting fed off of something, but clearly we've been getting a lot of problems, one or two cockroaches every week or so, and it's just something that I'm not super thrilled about. And lately we've also been getting those wonderful centipedes. Really big ones. And they're pretty freaky. Yeah. I did some research on that, and they tend to, they're said not to be dangerous to people. They don't go bothering people. They just sit in places where there's bugs, and they tend to eat bugs, but I'm just not thrilled having them walk in front of me every blue moon, and so we've looked into hiring people to actually do this, and the price on them is very high. We've tried some pesticides on our own. It doesn't seem to be quite as effective as we'd hoped to, and coming across this product called Pesty, it seems to be a very good product, at least the reviews thus far. We're going to see if it works for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow the instructions as according to what the company says, and we're going to go ahead and show you how to apply this. We'll probably make another video in a few months to let you know the results on this, but for now let's get into this. Before we get started, one of the first steps that the company talks about is safety, and as part of that they really have strict requirements of what you should be wearing. One, long sleeve. Long sleeves. We're in Hawaii. I don't have long sleeves. I don't know how, but we managed to find something that I used to wear when we lived in the northern Japan in some snow country for many years, and so I haven't worn these in quite some time. But the instructions do preach safety, so long sleeves, and actually have long pants on. We're going to be wearing socks and closed-toed shoes, which is a little unusual around here, but I do have some of those as well. So we're going to be wearing those, and now we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions on the actual preparation and application. Contained in your shipment is an application bag, the insecticide, pair of gloves, instructions, and the sprayer. So the first step is to put on the safety gloves.
The next step is to put water in the bag and fill it up to this line. Now, don't forget to wear your goggles.
Okay, now we add the insecticide into the bag itself by pouring it in. What they ask you to do is to fill it up with water 3 times to make sure that you pour that in as well, so that you get all the insecticide in the bag itself. And there's 2 and 3. Next, we're going to add this into the bag and tighten it up. So we clearly have a lot left over. The instructions indicate that you can do a second coat with whatever's left over. So we're going to do that, but they also indicate that you can go on the inside, especially in the garage area where we see things, and that's where I often see the bugs while I'm doing some woodworking. So we're going to head into the garage room.
So now we have finished up spraying all around the house. We hope that this will reduce or actually kill the cockroaches and the ants and the centipedes around the area, so we don't have to get those into the house. And next week,
well, next week, things kind of have changed on us. Unfortunately, we've been excited. We had all these projects we were working on because my parents were going to come to live in Hawaii, and they made a change, and they decided to live in California after all. Kind of a bummer, but hey, they've been living in their house for 40 years, and I know that would be really tough for them to leave that. So if that's what they chose to do, I'm going to support them 100%. But so we had some projects that were midway through, and there's really no rush to get to them now. So I have finished a couple of them, but we just haven't finalized some things such as an opening statement and whatnot. But I am going to do one of the videos that we had planned on a special table that that belonged to my sister, and we kind of renovated that one there. And so we're going to show you that video, exactly what we did. So until then,
bye-bye.